City of Hope is responding to a need in Orange County. We're responding to the call of our patients. Currently, more than 20%, or approximately 20%, of the people who are diagnosed with cancer in Orange County find the need to leave the county for specialty cancer care and for research capabilities. So we are responding to that, and we're going to bring those resources right here, particularly to the Irvine campus. The Irvine campus is going to be 11.5 acres, and it's going to be home to a 190,000 square foot cancer outpatient facility, as well as Orange County's only specialty cancer hospital.
You know, I think back of when communities would start way back in the old days, and they usually developed around lakes or rivers because that was the source of water, and they needed that to survive. I feel the same way about healthcare systems and hospitals. You know, the communities build around them because they are really important to these communities to care for folks and take care of the sick. That was until aqueducts got invented, and we were able to divert that and change the direction. Well, I feel like that's very symbolic of what City of Hope is trying to do, is change the direction, put our expertise in a place where one may not expect it, and really change the direction of how healthcare delivery is. Instead of that patient coming, migrating to the large center, now we are out migrating and pushing that information out so that they don't have to travel long distances, so they don't have to struggle with access.
The majority of cancer care in the United States is delivered in community settings, and for a place like City of Hope that has the intellectual capital and experience, also the future knowledge that precision medicine and other capabilities are going to bring, our responsibility is to improve care and help care in the entire community. And I think our presence in Orange County is going to elevate cancer care, not just in the patients we treat in our facilities, but for all the people who have cancer in Orange County.
I'm excited for the people around here. It's not often, and I cannot recall an instance in my medical career where a large, comprehensive, expert, nationally renowned cancer center is being built in your backyard.
We're coming to Orange County not to be just the hospital on the hill. We're coming to be a neighbor in Orange County. We want to be part of the fabric of the Orange County community. And I think in that process, we're going to have a tremendous impact on elevating community cancer care as well as specialty care that's going to be delivered in our facilities.
To be able to establish a second campus in a large community like Orange County and take that knowledge that's already being developed and now use our second campus as a launching pad for these new drugs will now engage a whole new different population of folks, and they won't have to travel to Duarte to get those. We will be able to now take that expertise, deliver it locally, and it's really important that we can do that. Clinical trials are the backbone of how we get approved therapies. And the only way we can try to advance treatments in cancer, and frankly in any realm of healthcare, is clinical trials. So it's something that I have a strong passion for. I feel like we have to make it easy for patients to be able to access them and be involved if they would like. But it's more the opportunity. We have to present this opportunity for our community, for our patients, and for the good of healthcare.
The Orange County demographics present us a really unique opportunity. We have like a 20% increase that's projected in cancer. And I often think about that adage that I hear that says, you know, the best way to treat cancer is prevented in the first place. And we have some really unique programs that we're talking about presenting here in Orange County regarding prevention and precision medicine.
Now, the sophistication, the new tests that are coming out, City of Hope is on the cutting edge of this. There will be blood tests out there for consumers, and they're going to see if they have a high risk of developing cancer. We are on the forefront of developing these, testing these, and more importantly, being able to interpret and communicate that information in a very clear and safe manner. We want to be the community's partners as these types of testings appear, and we want to make sure that we're leading that so that our community can feel safe, not only from a cancer standpoint, but also from an information standpoint.
From the very beginning, we understood that whatever we put here had to reflect and please the community that we're serving. Orange County is a very diverse community. Many people think that's not the case, but it actually is. Here in the city of Irvine, there's more than 50 languages that are spoken in the school district. So when you think about that, you think about a population that has many cultural preferences and cultural needs that you have to address if you're going to be effective in the delivery of the care that you're serving. So we have incorporated and asked our patients and asked the community to weigh in on several occasions. If you're coming into a cancer facility, unlike generally an orthopedic doctor's office, you might be there for 8 hours, or your family might be there for 8 hours. So this facility has to be really comfortable. The chairs have to be comfortable. It has to be a place that you would want to be.
The one thing that cancer does is it takes away your control. And that's a very scary feeling for many folks. And if the environment in which they're being treated is a supportive environment, is a comfortable environment, is one that offers peace. And that's something that when you walk in the Duarte campus, you feel that, because there are gardens and chapels and museums. This is what we're trying to personify as well, and take it to that next step. And the location we have already gives you a sense of peace. People who will come here, they will see spectacular views and just get that sense of comfort and that they're being taken care of.
What I'm most excited about is the impact that we're going to have on this community. I had a very unusual thing happen to me when I took the job at City of Hope, and it was the first time in my career, which has been fairly long, that I was stopped by people I didn't know. And they said, "Thank you for taking the job at City of Hope." And then they would proceed to tell me one of two stories. One story was they had experienced City of Hope, and they're so grateful that it's going to be in Orange County. Or the second one, they really wanted to get themselves or their loved one to Duarte, but it was just too far. What excites me most is we're going to deliver on that promise, that we're going to meet that need, that there's nothing that inspires me more than the patients and what we can do for them here. So the building will be beautiful. It's going to be spectacular, and there'll be oohs and ahs. But it's not the building, it's what's going to happen in that building and the hope and healing that we're going to provide to those patients and their families. That's what really gets me excited.